All right, welcome everybody to the Santino Brothers podcast. I'm here with Mongo and producer all the way in the back, Jezebel Romo.
Hello.
How are you today?
Life is good. Life is peachy.
Yeah.
Tequila Tuesdays, here we are.
Tequila Tuesday. Mongo, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great.
Yeah?
Just working, focused, and ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, so we got some people in the house. Dane Burns is here. Good seeing Dane. Who is this? Is Brewify the Second is in the house on YouTube. Jennifer Franks is in the house on YouTube. Let's take a look. Who else is here? Charlie fucking Woo is in the fucking house. We're actually gonna have Charlie Woo this Friday for the Santino Brothers podcast, episode 7 at 8 p.m. Yes, the unsung heroes of the alumni. Am I wrong or what?
No, that's true. He does a lot.
Yeah, he is the production man. What's up, my friend? Tim Greer is in the house. How are you, Tim Greer? Jezebel Romo is in the house. How are you?
I'm peachy.
Steve Luna's here. Good
Hey.
seeing you, Steve Luna. Steve Luna's here. Good seeing you. Downfall Wrestling is here on YouTube. Good seeing everybody. So we got Slice Boogie coming up today, just in a couple of minutes. So we look forward to speaking to him. If you guys have any questions for Slice Boogie, go ahead and hit him up in the comment section. And we're gonna go ahead and continue forward featuring and highlighting the alumni of Santino Brothers Wrestling. So if you watched any wrestling this week, Mongo?
I did. I was looking at some old replays of championship wrestling from Hollywood.
But that's the new airings, right?
right.
Yeah, because they're doing best ofs right now.
Correct.
Yeah, just I don't know. I seen Dave Marquez posting some stuff. Hopefully, primetime or even championship wrestling gets back to it. I think the area needs a little bit of wrestling, but we'll see. We're in the middle of this. January is the worst month of COVID in LA County. So
Yes.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We've been doing the Zoom classes this week.
Right. How's that going?
Been doing great. So last week we did a code of conduct, pro wrestling tips, and also we talked about goals with everybody. And then this week we're going into storytelling, match psychology, match breakdown, and then in a few weeks, what everybody loves, we're going to be going into the promos. And when we do the promos, Slice Boogie, I always ask Slice Boogie to come in and do the promos with us because he always has a promo battle with them. But he used to do the promo battle, but now I have him. He just comes in as Coach Slice Boogie, and he's got an incredible insight when he breaks down the promos. So it's really great. I think the third class is gonna have a lot of fun when we get to that.
Let me ask you this: of all the goals that they had, which one surprised you the most?
There was a goal. The one that I like was Blake Troop. Blake Troop, right? Blake Troop had a goal, and he says he wants to use his platform to inspire people. And I thought that was really great, because if that's your goal, like you're gonna conquer it, and you're gonna conquer it for the love of it. You know what I mean? Right. And I thought that was incredible. And then you're probably gonna see him do some good stuff, so hopefully, once COVID opens back up, we'll see Blake Tripp do that. But that was one of the best ones that I encountered. But we actually have the man of the hour in the studio room today. So you know what? Why don't we go ahead and shall we bring him in, Mongo?
Let's bring him in.
All right, guys, we'll be right back with Slice Boogie in 30 seconds.
My mic good?
Yes, your mic is good. All right, here we are. We're on with Slice Boogie himself. How are you doing today, Slice?
Exhausted. I've been staring at my phone. I got into like the cryptocurrency game like everybody else. I've been staring at my phone all fucking day. Looking at the chart going down.
Cryptocurrency. So what crypto are you into? What's the one going up? Is it that Dogecoin?
I bought a lot of that, but I bought like 10 different kinds. I bought some stocks. I think it's pure boredom at this point. You know what I mean? Trying to get rich quick.
You know, I got really big into cryptocurrency in 2016, 2017 when Bitcoin was about $1,500. And I was looking at it and I was like, should I buy a Bitcoin for $1,500? You know, what is it? Digital invisible money, you know. I never pulled the trigger. But I do have, I think I have about a third of a Bitcoin at this point. So I'm definitely up, but I sat on it for about 3 years. I've always been up since when I bought it, but now it's really skyrocketed up. And man, so what are you doing? You day trading or what?
Yeah, so like I made like $2,000 like the first day I tried it. Because I bought something and then I didn't sell, and then I almost lost all of it. You know what I mean? So now I'm getting deeper in the game, and I'm just staring at these charts, and I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. Everyone thinks they're a genius after one day. It's like blackjack. I swore I was a blackjack pro because I won 1,100 one day, and I lost like 10 grand the next 20 times I went. So, you know what I mean? It's beginner's luck. Fool's gold.
Yeah, it is, man. They got that
their strategy.
That GameStop stock, AMC stock, and I know the Dogecoin. So what's cryptocurrency? It's digital money. So it's you don't have to deal with the banks to barter money with people. I don't have to have a US currency to buy something. And so the crypto, and it's really it protects a lot, you know. So, but this crypto, the big dog in crypto is like Bitcoin. Then you got your Ethereum and your Litecoin, and then a bunch of others. Like there's a lot. But then you got this Dogecoin, and this Dogecoin is a fake coin. That's like a fake coin, right? It's like it's totally made up. When I bought some of Dogecoin back in the day, I think I sold it already. But when I bought some, I found out it was a fake coin. I was like, oh, get out of here with this crap. I should have held on to it, I guess, right, Slice?
Yeah. So I had bought it Friday just because I couldn't buy the stocks that I wanted. It wouldn't let me. So I was like, what's Dogecoin? I was like, all right, it's a penny. So it went up 8 cents.
Damn.
And I had put in 250. So that's $2,000 like right away. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. And imagine it goes to $1, or imagine you bought it for less than a penny, like 1/10 of a penny. It's crazy. Like you could literally get rich overnight, but you could also lose it all. Like a lot of people put money in GameStop, and today was brutal. Like stock market, brutal.
Well, because those hedge funds got to get their money. I think they got to pay it this week.
I don't think so either.
With
I
what?
think the stocks will go back up.
Yeah, you think the GameStop is going to go back up?
I think it'll go up a little bit. I think it'll go back up a little bit.
Yeah,
I learned like 4 of them, so it doesn't really, like, if it goes under, you know, I lose a couple $100. I didn't go crazy with it. Some people bought it because it went up to 400 something bucks, and people probably put in thousands, and it dropped to like $100 in it. It's crazy.
Yes, lost some money. Hey, that's it on the stock. So, yeah, it's crazy. I learned a lot about the whales where they would put in billions of dollars only to take it out to get everyone to jump on the rocket and put their money in, and then once it goes up, those whales take all that money out, and everyone loses everything.
Yeah, they're out.
So, but yeah, hey man, I hope. Yeah, hey, sometimes they tell you got to hold, man, or hodl. That's what they say in crypto. They got to hodl. Yeah. But I don't know. We'll say hopefully it works out great for you, man. Hey, right? Hey, pull up. Maybe you gotta. Hey, don't get greedy, right? Pull out your earnings.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm watching every second. I'm like, as soon as it goes up 3 cents, I'm out. Give me my money back. Buy some new.
Man.
Who gives a shit?
Oh, we have a stock question. Who's asking slices?
Eric Darnell is asking, where do you see yourself investing going in the future? Going to switch to real estate later on?
Real estate, probably not anytime soon. I don't think I'm legally allowed to get a real estate license, so I don't know. I'd rather stick to the crypto. I like the dark seedy underworld of the dark web and crypto. I'm not gonna wear a suit and try to sell somebody an apartment with fucking rusty pipes. It's not my type of thing.
Hey man, so the Royal Rumble was this weekend. Did you catch it at all?
I haven't been watching wrestling as much as like pre-pandemic where I was really in it, but I saw the Rumble almost every match too. I didn't think the Rumble itself, I thought it was disappointing. There was like almost no surprises. You know what I mean? Usually there's a big surprise.
You wanted a bigger surprise than
And
Carlito?
it was like, who's next?
Yeah.
I mean,
so,
I guess
hey,
that was cool, but usually it's mad surprises, you know?
yeah, hey, do you know who this guy Bad Bunny is?
I've heard of him. Yeah, I don't listen to him, but I know he's a big like artist.
Yeah, there was a lot of people didn't like Bad Bunny over at WWE, I guess, right?
Why?
Because they didn't know who he was. But I looked at his video, man. He had like 600 million views on one video. That guy's pretty
he's
popular.
Like a worldwide megastar. Yeah.
You know what? All they had to say, Slice, all they had to say was it was the Corona guy, the playa guy. And then I would have been like, oh, I know exactly who you're talking about.
The one Snoop Dogg was talking to on the phone.
Yeah, that was him. So, oh man.
I mean,
so Slice. Hey, man,
with a profile like that, all he can do is help. All he can do is help the company. You know, he's like the most streamed artist last year, like in front of Drake and all these people. So that's helping WWE. They need the help. Shit, I don't think business has been doing too good for them. They need all the.
What are you talking about? They just sold the Peacock for $1 billion.
I'm talking about like ratings wise.
Fuck, but they just sold the Fox for $1 billion, and they sold the Peacock for $1 billion, and the ratings have been down.
Even like you got to probably think too. The ratings might be down, but the man's gone paid.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, man, for some wrestling footage.
He's securing the people. He's businessman. Hey, he's a businessman. That's what you get. Pay for people's insurance. You know what I mean? You get all the money.
I mean, look at the UFC when they sold to didn't sell, but ESPN is streaming their stuff. They already got paid, so they don't got to make stars no more. They already got paid, so they just fill in the spot.
Yeah, that's the new thing with wrestling. So
Machine is gonna keep.
He's gonna keep doing what?
The machine is gonna keep rolling. You know what I mean? That's too much money involved.
Yeah, it is. It's global. They're as big as Disney, or if not getting there, if not bigger than them, right?
Right. No,
I mean they're on their way. You know, so
you say WWE, everyone recognizes.
Yeah, I think so. Hey, Slice, I wanted to ask you, man. Right, so we're coming off this year 2020. What have you been doing to stay in shape, man? You've been lifting sandbags, hitting the weights. What's going on?
Nah, I've been doing like there's different YouTube workouts, but it's like there's no weights involved. It's just body weight stuff. Like there's a guy named Bully Juice. He'll do like 20-minute, 30-minute workouts. You know, it'll be like 60-second jump rope, 60-second jumping jack, push-ups, planks, shit like that. But I wouldn't say I'm in like the best shape. I just found like a outdoor gym that's in Van Nuys that I think I'm about to join because I need the gym. I've been lifting weights over half my life, like 18 years. I need the gym.
It's your drug.
All that workout, it's. I mean, I guess I'm a drinker. I don't really do drugs, so I guess lifting weights. Instead of waking up and smoking crack at 3 a.m, I wake up. I will go to the gym 3, 4 a.m. That would be my thing. Like I'll go to the gym all the time. I miss that more than clubs. I miss that more than like the bar.
Really? Yeah, right? Miss right. Hey, how much do you miss getting in the ring?
Can he hear you?
No, he might have cut out. He'll come back.
Oh, I miss him.
Oh, there he is.
Hello?
Yeah, we kind of losing.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're kind of losing.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, we're kind of losing him on the Wi-Fi. But yeah, it looks like he's good now. But hey, Slice, can you still there, brother?
Yeah, I've heard you. I can hear you. You hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Let me try
Yeah.
that.
All right.
All right, I have a question from Jose Alberto Medina, and I'm very curious about this. How did you come up with the name Slice Boogie?
You hear me? I'm good.
Yeah, we can hear you, man. Did you hear the question? She wants to know how did you come up with the name Slice Boogie?
So my name has been Slice for years, like from my neighborhood. There's like so many different reasons. I'm not gonna incriminate myself. But then there was a movie called Paid in Full. The lead character was called Ace Boogie, Abe, and they would call him Ace Boogie, Ace Boogie. And then like a major, like the kingpin of my neighborhood, basically, he would call himself Ice Boogie. So one day my friend called me Slice Boogie, and that was basically it. So it's a play on a play on a play of like three different things. And they've been calling me that since I was like 15 years old. And
Man,
I couldn't come up with a wrestling name. I was trying to think of a wrestling name, and they were all corny, like mafia name. I'm like, I'm not even Italian. What am I coming up with a mafia name for?
what were some of those names?
It was gonna be like Milty Corleone or some shit like that. Like something like I came up with so many different ones now, but I can't remember them anymore. It was like a Corleone. I can't remember. I think it was a Brigante from like Carlito's Way. Like I just came up with all these names. They were all fucking corny. So
I remember when I made the first flyer and Sliced Boogie was gonna be on his first match. And I remember I put on the flyer, I put Sliced Boogie. And I don't know, it got out for a little bit. And then I think a couple of days you said, hey man, my name's Slice Boogie.
Slice.
And I'm like, what's the difference? You're like, hey, my name's Slice.
Well, because you made him pass
Yeah.
Slice.
if I'm sliced, I'm a victim. You know what I mean? If someone cut me, I'm a victim. I'm like, I don't need all that. I made it this far without getting my face cut, and that was like a few years before my time, but still.
I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
I'm cut Boogie. Yeah.
Sliced his ass down over
Oh
his
my
damn.
gosh, yeah. Oh man. So have you been in any ring besides the primetime ring in this last 10 months? Do you feel like it's like you need that drug to be in that ring or anything like that?
Yeah, I need it, man. I feel so stagnant right now, and I feel like I haven't developed any new moves, even though it's kind of a good thing because I would always try these high flying moves and hurt myself during training. Like I never get hurt during a match, except one time, like I hurt my shoulder. But like I need the train right now. It's been driving me crazy. This stuff I want to try, even if it's just hold, and I think I'm actually gonna start training soon. My knee has been feeling way better. I got a little bounce in my step, and I finally got a car like a few weeks ago, so I have no excuse right now.
Yeah, definitely. Getting in the ring, that's gonna be good. It's gonna be great for your soul, I thought I didn't need the ring no more, but man, it's been a long time since I've been in a ring, and I feel like I need it.
Right.
I guess I took it for granted,
Yeah, the camaraderie that comes with it, and the sweat and the sense of accomplishment. Same as going to the gym to me. Same thing.
Yeah, I guess I miss doing a lot of physical stuff.
Right.
I guess with other people. I guess you can go hiking or whatever, but I just miss doing the physical.
The barbaric stuff.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Slice, but I like feeling like I've been in a wrestling match, and I like feeling like I've been beat up a little bit.
Yeah. I'm all about it. It's the physicality of it. You can't describe it. You know what I mean? You get in there, you chop a motherfucker, you get chopped. You get out the ring, your adrenaline's up, but you feel as long as you learn something, you get a little better each train. Every time you go in the ring and train, you get a little bit better. Even if you don't notice it, I think it adds up over time.
Yeah, man, I love it. I love learning in it. Yeah, I was telling everybody when we do the we're doing the Zoom classes, right? And I love doing the Zoom classes, but it's nothing like getting in the ring. I'll tell you that. But I love doing and bringing you in for the promos and getting your insight on the promos. And I think it's you do a great service to the students when you give your pointers and your feedback and you break down their promo and tell them what they could have said or how they should have said it. And I was just telling Mongo and Sylvia that I love doing that. So we'll be doing that again in a couple of weeks, you know?
Yeah, I love schooling the young promo artists. They do a good job. A lot of them do a good job, especially considering they don't know what their character is going to be, you know? Some of them,
Yeah, you know, I mean, a lot of them bust out a promo and it's great, man. I'll tell them I did like a sit down Barbara Walters interview with yes and no answers because I couldn't be on camera. I couldn't cut a promo to save my life. And these guys will just bust out a promo. Like they got it in them. Yeah. That was one of the best things that Slice had was that he had that world experience, right? Life experience. Right. He was able to cut a promo. You know, when did you start? How old were you when you started, Slice?
When I started training, or
yeah, when you started training.
What was that? 2 years ago? 33 years old.
Shit, I thought you were like 27 when you started. Yeah, because when you went out, yeah, like when I knew that you had that gift of gab and you had something special, you know, to you. And so I was like, we gotta keep this guy here and you know, keep training him. But sometimes you'll see that in the students. You'll see they'll have a little spark in them. And then, you know, you just kind of lean towards wanting to help them a little bit more, right?
Would you say Slice had a chip on his shoulder from coming from the streets? Because you can't be timid. You got to be vocal. You got to hold your ground. You got to sometimes get gangster and, you know, get up in someone's face. So do you think that's gave him that little over the edge gift of gab?
I wouldn't say Slice had a chip on his shoulder. Do you think you have a chip on your shoulder?
Not a chip on your shoulder like that. A chip on your shoulder saying you know how to bring it out of you. The confidence.
I see Slice as an incredible leader. I remember one time in training, he just took it upon himself and started yelling at all the trainees and just saying, y'all just going through the motions, man. You ain't trying to like really try to do this. You're just scared and timid, you know. And I think I like to pitch it to people and say, you got to have a little motherfucker in you. And that was Slice having that motherfucker in him. Like, hey man, pick it up. And I think, like you said, that camaraderie, Slice, I think that's definitely missed, you know?
Right.
Yeah. I think being from the streets will help me be a better wrestler. But it'll help me in the wrestling business, you know. You could be like the greatest wrestler in the world, but if you're like a pushover, you're not gonna get far. Whereas, you know, if you're a decent wrestler, you carry yourself, you're humble, respectful, but you don't take no shit. That'll take you further than being a little pussy, you know, who's a good wrestler. Because you're just gonna be at the bottom of the card your entire life. You're never gonna want to reach like the timid. I don't think being timid will help in this business at all.
No, not at all. That's incredible right there. That's the little clip we got to clip of Slice Boogie saying that, because you have to have that motherfucker in you. And you can't just be a yes man. You got to have a little pushback, not being an asshole.
You got to speak up for yourself and ask for stuff. For yourself. You know.
And I remember Slice would say that to the guys in training, and I would love to have a you know, be training with someone like Slice, you know, in my class. Yeah.
So Slice, what do you miss most about New York? Or where are you from exactly? Was it New York or?
I'm from Queens, New York. Yeah, Queens, New York, not Brooklyn. Not Brooklyn.
What do you miss most?
I miss the neighborhood. I miss the pizza. You know, I miss my family. But the neighborhood ain't the same, you know, like the next generation is up and coming, you know. And like the younger generation before me are killing each other left and right. I got friends shooting at each other. It's just not the same, you know. Moving to Cali was probably the smartest decision I could have made, because I'd probably be locked up right now or worse. But I miss my friends. I miss the nightlife.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Kevin Gill for asking that question. My good friend Kevin Gill from San Francisco. He does all the GCW shows and stuff like that. What's your favorite pizza spot in New York, Boog?
Like around my way, there's a place called Samaria Pizza. It's a neighborhood joint. It's not the best, but it's a unique slice. You know, the sauce is sweet. Like overall, I'd probably say like Grimaldi's in Brooklyn. You know, there's too many. You could get good pizza anywhere. You know how you could get like a good taco almost anywhere in LA, like if you know where to go. You know, there's good tacos a lot, like all over the place. It's like that with pizza in New York. Whereas in New York, you're not gonna get a good taco wherever you go. Most of them are gonna be trash. Same with
Can
the
you
pizza
even get
here.
a taco in New York?
Yeah, they got
mean-
Mexican places, but they're few and far between. You know, they're not everywhere. You can have a
I
pizza
remember-
shop every 2 blocks, but you'll get a good taco every 12 blocks. You know.
I didn't miss a taco more than when I was like in the South, and then we traveled up to the East, like New York and all that. Like, couldn't find any good tacos. I just couldn't find anything. Man, Italian food, man, I missed a taco. You want to go to a great taco, Big Burrito in Canoga Park.
It's a truck. It's
Yeah.
not a restaurant.
Oh, best taco burritos that you can find.
Hey, don't go to Washington State for a taco
Why?
because you won't find one there.
You'll find a Taco
Yeah,
Bell.
you'll find a Taco Bell.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what about a comparable pizza out here? Greco's in Hollywood?
No.
Yeah.
There's a place called Vito's that's I think they have one in Santa Monica and they have one in La Cienega. It's pretty good. The crust is good, the cheese is good, the sauce is good. That's probably my favorite pizza place here. It's not fancy either. It's not one of those little dainty pizzas, you know, you can eat that shit in like 1 minute. It's like a real big slice. It's New York style. If you ever try Vito's, that's my
I gotta check it out. Gotta check that one out. Yeah, definitely.
So okay, so if I go to New York to order a pizza and I order it without cheese, are they gonna look at me crazy?
It's not. That's not pizza. That's tomato sauce bread.
Cheese is but a
That's what I'm
topping.
talking
Cheese is nothing but a topping.
No.
Yes.
That's part of the main thing that makes the pizza. That's
No,
not a
it's
topping.
the dough,
What's
it's
a
the
topping?
sauce, it's the pepperoni.
And it's the cheese.
Fuck the cheese. Okay, so would they look at me like I'm crazy?
Hey, can I get a taco with no meat? What is that? Taco and lettuce? No, you don't do it. It's like getting a hamburger with no burger. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Well, I promise I'll never order a pizza out there then.
Oh, geez. So, hey, so Slice, what's in the plans right now for you? 2021. I'm pretty sure you have some New Year's resolutions. And you know, I mean, I gotta be honest. I've seen a lot of people say 2020 has been a terrible year. I've seen a lot of people come up in 2020.
That is correct.
Right? So what's on the plate right now for you? You got anything? You got any pokers in the fire?
Nah, really. I just gotta get mind, body, and soul back in order, man. I gotta get back in the ring. I know there's opportunities out there, but I feel like I gotta sharpen my steel. You know, I gotta sharpen my blade, get back to where I need to be. If someone offered me an opportunity to go on this show or that show, I probably wouldn't say yes. I probably say I need a month or two. You know, I don't want my first impression to be disappointing. I was doing primetime live. I feel like I was doing pretty good, you know. But even then, no gym, no ring, rust is there. So I think I just need to sharpen my craft, and before I make any moves, before I try to get a tryout here or try to get a match on that show.
Let me just
Right
give
now.
some advice right here, and this is advice that was given to me because you sound like a young Chaos right now. I'm not ready, and somebody told me you need to always be ready, you know. And I fear with you saying I just need to sharpen it and do it and get bigger or whatever the case is, get better at wrestling. I fear You're going to be a young Chaos, and it's going to be 12 years down the line, and you're trying to get ready still. Because I think in us, a lot of us, we feel that like, it's it has to be perfect. And when we think it's perfect, 12 years in, you show up to WWE for your first enhancement match, and they tell you this, that, and the other is wrong, and you need to fix it. And you're 12 years in, and you thought you were perfect, and it just breaks your fucking heart. And then you really feel like you're playing catch up, and you feel like you're really behind. And when you said that to me right now, I just heard myself. And I just want to say, you always have to be ready and push forward. Push forward, because if you're going to wait for all the stars to align, I don't think it's ever going to happen. Push forward, make it happen. Hey, if you got to do it, I'm not telling you to, but don't make it a reason why you're not reaching out right now, not trying to turn every stone over and find out what I can do in wrestling, because you have an incredible talent, Slice. You have a gift in professional wrestling. And it's not just a rookie of the year, and it's not just wrestling at Santino. It's not a coach saying, oh, I see something in you. You really do. It's not just me. It's a lot of people that connect with you. And it's your duty to do your best to get out there to the masses. Because if you don't, you're doing the people that believe in you a disservice. Don't wait. And I say that from experience, Slice. I say that from experience. Show up. I get it. You think you don't look good. You look probably better than half the guys. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely.
I get it. You want to look perfect and better. And I think we just lost Slice, but we'll get him back. But, you go through that where you just want to be perfect. And it's just you kill too much time.
That's correct.
And
because there was a time I was 255, you're probably 230. We looked very good. And I know at that time we probably thought in our mind we weren't ready. And we were more than ready at that time.
Yeah, and so you just got to figure, what I got to just do it now. Win, lose, or draw, whether it's perfect or not, I have to try now. And so I just heard that from Slice, and hopefully we can get him back in right now. I know it looked like he's been having some Wi-Fi issues.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, but I felt that. I heard myself, and I remember saying that. They would say, when are you going to go to Japan? Oh, bro, Scott Snott, my good friend Scott Snott, we'd sit and watch Monday Night Wrestling. We called it Monday Night Mayhem. And he would sit there and say, when are you going to go to Japan? Oh, bro, I got to be ready. Let me get ready first. And once I get ready, then I can go and do it, But he said, that's what he told me. He stopped and he said, you need to always be ready. No one's gonna wait for you. When you make the call and they say show up now, it's go time.
Right.
So all right, we got Slice Boogie back in the house. But yes, man, I was just telling everybody. I heard you. Yeah,
but I feel like it's also right now extenuate, like crazy circumstances. I'm not trying to make an excuse that I'm going to be scared to take a chance, but I just feel like the pandemic has definitely caused me to lose something, lose momentum at bare minimum, whatever momentum I had going.
I feel like
I'm not going to make excuses. I think there's people out there. There's people out there who are still getting in the ring, who are making it happen, who are still working out, and I feel like I have become complacent during the pandemic. So it's not an excuse. I've still been able to have decent matches during the pandemic, but what if I was, still getting in the ring, still in the gym? I feel like I have a lot of improvements to make, but
now, do you feel like
the
whole pandemic evened out the playing field, because it pretty much halted everybody's career for a while?
No, because like in Texas and all these other states, they're back in full effect. I know Texas is doing shows all week. Some people are like, schools are still open in certain places, whereas LA, we got hit the hardest. LA and New York shut down the most. They got bars in Florida open right now. As you can't even eat inside right now. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I
you
feel like some
totally
people have the advantage. I feel like some people have an advantage, but it's no excuse.
right. No
If I
excuse
gotta get in the
because that's
backyard, there's rings, train, I gotta do it, you know?
yeah, no, definitely. I totally feel you, you know. But you know, that's life. That's how that's how the cookie crumbles. And I need you, you know, to figure out a way, right? Find a way through, around, or over. Find a way to make it happen, you know. Because you got
Yeah,
you got
like I could,
special.
you could always.
You kind of cut out there. What did you say, Slice?
So I feel like I could always work hard. Like even like I feel like I do have like a natural gift to have certain advantages, but I feel like I could always work harder. Like I would see Jake wrestle all weekend, come in Monday morning, going crazy. I'm like, this guy's nut job. When I started wrestling over the weekend, I would almost never come in Monday. Like, oh, my body hurts. So I feel like that, like Jake is always somebody I look at who work like he always worked harder than me. I'm not afraid to admit it. I work harder than most, but I don't work as hard as that guy. And look where he is, you know. So I
Yeah,
feel like
you
you
know,
always gotta
I'll
work
tell you
harder.
what, man.
Always gotta like work as hard as you. Yeah.
I've been trying to get in the ring. I've been in the ring twice where I need it. It's my drug, man. I fucking need that shit. You know, I really do. And I'll tell you what, man, let's hook up and let's get in the ring together. Probably rather sooner than later. And let's start working on getting back to it. You know what I mean? So there's some rings around. You know, I know some people, so let's hook up on direct message and let's get in the ring and let's start pushing each other. You know what I mean?
Right.
So could this possibly lead up to a match?
Yeah, really tough plan.
No, I can't wrestle Slice Boogie, man. He's
I
younger.
mean, he's retired, you know.
Sounds like retirement, Slice Boogie.
Yeah, no,
Be an
man.
awesome match.
He's younger. He's stronger. He's faster. He's meaner.
I don't even have Santino's belt. I don't have Santino's belt. We need to wrestle for high stakes if we're gonna wrestle. I got,
okay.
you know what I mean? I gotta work my way up to that.
We could make it a number one contenders match,
Yeah, we
right?
could.
Because who's got the belt? Ray's got the belt.
Mm-hmm.
You lost to Ray. I lost to Jake. I think, and Jake's not here, so we could have a number one contenders match. Why not? We're calling it now.
I say let's do
Nah,
it.
We're calling
we gotta
it now.
wrestle for the strap. Fuck a contender. We gotta wrestle for the strap. One of us has to figure out a way to win the strap.
Well, that's up to you then, brother. You got to beat Ray Rosas. I can't hang with Ray Rosas. I can't have two matches, man. Come on, back to that.
But here's the thing, Chaos. You taught them most of everything they know, but did you teach them everything you know?
I'll be honest. I probably taught him everything I know.
And then you can learn from them. Okay, Dane Burns has a question. Dane Burns wants to know, what was your biggest challenge when it came to training, and what did you feel you excelled at the most?
Me, I would say training. I mean, besides talking shit and making everyone laugh, like I feel like my move execution was pretty good. Like, with the exception of like certain moves, like my drop kick is nothing. But like when we were doing power drivers, I knew how to power drive somebody first try, first try, brain buster first try, DVD first try, without hurting. And I'm confident about these moves. I've been like doing these moves to kids since I was like 6 years old without killing them, you know. So like move execution was, and if I didn't get it and it didn't feel right, I'd ask Robbie, I'd ask one of the trainers until I got, and I feel like I would pick moves up right away. And there's moves that I've never tried before, and I get them right on my first try. I feel like that's in training. That's something I was able to excel at.
So you're a natural.
Yeah, that's like a gift of being a natural, of really doing that, being able to kind of break it down in your head and then just do it.
Submissions.
Come on, Slice. You know a lot of submissions. You don't think you know submissions. How are you going to tell me he doesn't know submissions?
He just told you.
No, come on. You got the Scorpion Deathlock and the Sharpshooter. Yeah, so kind of losing him in and out. But let me see if I got him here. Let me ask him this question. Slice, are you there, my friend? We lost him.
He's doing the frozen mad dog face.
Oh, he froze on us. All right, so we just got to carry the whole conversation right now, Mongo.
He's coming back.
Is he coming back? He'll chime in. Just chime in when you're back. When you're back, Slice. Kind of having some difficulty getting him on.
Damn, so Jam's basically saying I ain't a pushover anymore, dead ass.
Jam is like a Jose Alberto Medina, aka Hyde, right? Am I correct?
Yes.
He's way too nice. He's one of the guys that I say you're just way too nice, man.
His inner asshole.
I was telling Vinny Wasco that he's way too nice also.
Yeah.
You know? I even think maybe even Slice Boogie's a little bit too nice. We lost him again. He's gonna try to come back in. Sorry about the technical difficulty, so we'll just go ahead and we'll carry the podcast right now.
Yeah, you do got to speak up for yourself. You gotta say something, especially in a storyline or something, or you don't like the way things are going. You do got to say something. You just can't be all timid and not say nothing, and then
you get what you get, and that's me telling you, Jose Alberto Medina. Like I always think you're too nice. And Vinny Wasco, if you watch this later, I think you're too nice. And I'm not saying be an asshole and shit in somebody's bag. I'm talking about having confidence. You're not going to get fucked with. No one's going to screw you over. It's
like pull up the man panty and fucking stand up for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Totally exactly. So, we'll see. Let's see. It says we got the man back. Let's see if we can get him back in. And Slice, are you there, my friend?
Yo, whatever app this shit is tweaking crazy.
Come on.
You're the only one we've had a problem.
Yeah, I think it's because I'm on my phone. Like I was trying to do it on my computer, but the link wasn't working. I was trying to email it to myself. Every time my phone rings, it's tweaking out. I don't. Last thing I said was submissions, and then I couldn't hear anything after.
Hey, I was telling everybody, there's no way you don't know submissions. Get out of here. Come on. Come on. Get out of here. Your coach, like for the first 7 years, didn't know how to do a headlock takeover.
Come on.
I'm fucking dead serious.
I learned.
I'm dead serious. I didn't know how to do a sharpshooter or a figure four or a leg lock. You know how to do that, right?
Yeah, I know how to do that.
Yeah, man.
No, I don't do those. I don't think I've ever done those in a match.
Well, maybe you just got to kick people in their teeth, right? Because it's professional wrestling. There's all different types of professional wrestling.
Right.
And you don't have to sit there and be like, I'm worried about the moves or the holds or anything like that, but you know them. Come on, man.
And it'll be nice to utilize them.
Yeah.
Put them in their match so you have a different match every time.
Yeah.
Wasn't people like the man of 1,000 holds? I'm like the man of 12 holds.
Hey, all you need is one. All you need is one to win, right? Am I wrong,
No,
Mongo?
that's true.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey won how many matches with her armbar?
Yeah.
Those are MMA matches, but
Shit.
Every wrestler and their mom wanted to do arm bars.
hey, but you know what? This is what I'm going to tell you. You got to stop that negative talk. I don't know hold to hold. I don't know wrestling, brother.
No, I'm not a submission-based wrestler. That's not my style.
But you're telling me that you could do a move for the first time and just do it. You don't have to like really have someone show you how to do it. So all you gotta do is
like a move where I'm slamming a motherfucker. As far as like submissions, those are trickier. At least to me, those are
you
trickier.
just gotta slow it down. And, you just gotta watch the right guy.
Break it down. Just break it down and redo it. You
should be watching some Billy Robinson. Definitely. I would watch some Antonio Inoki. I always like to tell the guys, watch some stuff, right? Everyone's talking about who? Jericho, or watch Eddie Guerrero, or watch, then stay away from those guys. I know you're going to fucking watch them. Watch somebody else. Watch somebody else from yesteryear, right? I think you really just need to start picking apart some Billy Robinson, you know? But I'll tell you what, we get in the ring this week or next week. You tell me. You tell me when.
This week.
In the
I'm with
ring.
it this week.
Shit, let's do it then. Let's do it on Friday. Am I wrong?
I'm down.
Yeah.
It'll save my ass a little bit from being in the ring with you.
But we could even do it earlier. But anyways, we get in the ring this week. That's all we're gonna do. Because man, hey, coach don't want to bump. I don't want to bump, man. Come on. I can't be bumping. I'll just do some hold to hold, snap mirror, grab a chin lock, roll out of it, hammer lock, get it again.
I do have a chin lock. I do that almost every match. I go to chin lock.
That's exactly what we're gonna work on then. And then hit me up about the about hitting some weights, man, because I could help you out there too. You know what I mean? So, because it's time. It's time. All right, we got to stop it. There ain't no fucking excuses. There's people excelling in this pandemic, and Slice Boogie's gonna be fucking one of them.
And why not be one of
And
them?
we're gonna speak it into the universe. No more negative talk about I don't know. Hold to hold. My submission game ain't good. My submission game is getting better every fucking day. That's how you say it. That's the new positivity we're gonna throw out into the fucking universe. Because I'm telling you, I've been there, man. Like I've been sitting there, like, oh, I can't keep up with all these kids. Fuck, I can run circles around a lot of guys, man. But I get in my fucking head. I keep doing that negative bullshit talk, and it fucks me up. And I don't want to see a guy like you do that to yourself. Let coach do it so you don't have to do it. 100%. You know what I mean? So we're going to get in there, and you're going to be the fucking submission specialist. Even if you become the fucking deathmatch guy, you're going to be like, dude, I could work. I like New Jack. Everyone thought he was a fucking garbage guy, right? Garbage cans and fucking crutches.
Nintendo.
Yeah, no, dude. Like he was in Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Like he didn't do all that shit. He wrestled. We wrestled Dynamite D. He wrestled. Like, you know what I mean? That's gonna be you, man. So whatever you want to be a brawler, you're gonna be a brawler, bro. You're gonna know your work.
You're gonna have your skills.
It's gonna be well rounded.
Yeah,
a little bit of everything.
Because he knows it already. He's just not confident. He needs reps.
And we know he's gonna kick it up instantly.
Yeah. So are you down, Slice?
I'm with it. Get me excited. Watch wrestling after this. I'm about to watch some fucking William Regal.
I mean, it takes a lot to. Hey, yes, William Regal versus Cesaro. That is an incredible match. I think you should watch that. Another one is the Rockers versus the Brainbusters. That is an incredible match. I know it's a tag match, but man, there's a lot of great work in there. Man, and then just throw it on a throwback, man. Check out Macho Man versus Bruno Sammartino, in a lumberjack match. And it's just great to see the two guys work, especially at the different stages in the game.
Right.
Bruno was old at that point, and this was before Mach's WrestleMania 3 match. Check out those matches, man, and let's get in the ring and let's do it, man. But fuck, if I'm gonna do it, then you gotta give it your all, brother.
Well,
you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm down 100%. So you heard it here on the podcast. Yeah, so
we have a lot of witnesses on this one.
So I look forward to it. And we're gonna talk on here so that way we can get it going because I need it, man. Hey, you know what, Slice? I've been getting the itch, man. I've been getting the itch to get back.
I feel you, man. It's like on my mind, like constantly. Same with the gym, it's like when is this gonna be over? Like so I can just get back in there.
I would just adjust to it now, man.
Learn to adapt.
Yeah, learn to adapt.
Right.
It's like you learn to adapt from being East Coast and now you're on the West Coast. It's got to learn to adapt to COVID.
Yeah, so definitely that's what we have to do. You and I will push each other. That's what B-Boy told me one day. We were doing a match. And I was like, nah, B-Boy, I want to wrestle, man. I can't keep up with you guys. And he was like, we'll do it together. And I said, oh, you'll do it together? You're not going to be against me, bro? You're not going to try to get one over on me? And he was like, no, man, we'll do it together. And I was like, I'm in.
Right.
And so I'm in there to help you 100%. You have a bright future in front of you, and I want to help you get there. So, but a lot of it's going to not even be about in the ring shit. It's going to be outside the ring. And knocking on those doors, right? You send 100 emails out, you get 10 responses, and 9 of those responses are no, and 1 may be yes, and that's just going to be the rule of the game, and that's just how we're going to do it. And we can't sit here and be like, well, this guy did this. That's their journey, So we're going to get there, Slice.
Well, I mean, stay positive and you just keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Don't let the no's bring you down. Just keep going until you get those yeses.
Yeah, definitely.
So we have a question from Death Wish Gamer. What was the most painful move you took during a wrestling match? Or in training, I guess.
Well, the only time I got hurt was when I took like a cannonball in the corner. So I don't know if it's supposed to hurt. I don't think it's supposed to hurt, but I've never felt that type of pain in the ring. You know what I mean? Other than training when I messed my own knee up. So I was in the corner, I took a cannonball, and like something in my shoulder just was off for like 2 months, man. I couldn't even barely lift my arm. So that I know people probably think power bomb, power driver, all these other crazy moves. Nope. Just a regular cannonball. That was the most painful move I took.
Sean Black. Sean
Yeah,
Black do it too?
Before Sean Black lost those 90 fucking pounds, I wish that match would have happened with the new slim, sexy Sean Black. Nah, this is big boy Sean Black, 320 pounds Sean Black. That cannonball just got me, man. I don't know what it was.
Oh man, he's a big man,
Yeah,
Sean
is.
Black. I love Sean Black. We're gonna have to have him on the podcast, man. But hey, I remember. What's that?
He lost a lot of weight. He's been grinding.
Yeah, he definitely did. I remember when he did that cannonball to you, and you were like, "I'm hurt," and I was like, "No way!" And then you showed me, and I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, he's hurt."
Yeah, that was like the only time I ever got hurt in a match, man.
Yeah. So, hey, Nick Noyes wants to know any advice on how to start or what to do to start in professional wrestling.
Join Santino's. What the fuck? Like, is that a real question? Join Santino's.
Well, maybe they want to know what. Okay, well, let me ask you this then. What? Right. So your Slice Boogie, you said you started 2 years ago. You were 33 when you started, or 30? 30 years old when you started, right? So what says to you, hey, I want to search out a wrestling school and I want to go to a wrestling school? What makes Slice Boogie want to go to wrestling school? Is this something you wanted to do your whole life?
I never thought it was reality. I just loved wrestling my whole life. I went to the one-day trial, just to see how it feels, I had caught the wrestling bug again, like I think like Wrestle Kingdom, Omega Okada, I caught the wrestling bug. I was watching it, but I was still in the gym. I was still like, in good shape. I was like, let me see if I could like get in the ring and, I just want to feel. How does it feel to like get in the wrestling ring? Just like, an NBA fan wants to get on like, I want to shoot hoops at Madison Square Garden just to see how it feels. I was like, let me get in the wrestling ring. So that was my goal, just to get in. Remember I told you, even when I started training, maybe one day I could have some indie matches. You were like, fuck that. Indie matches, you should be trying to be a world champ. So everyone's goals are different. Everyone's realities are different. But you just have to come in shape. You have to study wrestling, watch wrestling. It can't be your whole life at 100%. You have to be able to unwind, because when things don't go your way in wrestling and that's all you have, it's going to be fucking downhill. So you have to make wrestling the priority, but you also have to balance it with life and other pleasures, other passions, other hobbies. But you have to be in shape. You have to be serious. You can't be fucking around. I came into school. I wasn't trying to fuck around. I wasn't trying to play around. And I've never treated business as a joke. But you got to have fun, but you have to be serious at the same time.
Man, I wish you told me that, because when COVID hit, I had everything invested in wrestling, and it went downhill. Oh man, so, but yeah, so the one-day tryout got you, and then I remember though he did the one-day tryout, and you were like, I was like, what's this guy waiting around for?
Yeah.
Like, what's up? I was ready to pack it up and go watch some football or something. And I was like, man, what's this guy waiting around for? He's like, I'm waiting to sign up. Oh, so he wants to sign up.
I remember that.
Right away.
Signed up, right? First day, I think I signed up.
Yeah, you did.
Right after the one-day tryout.
Yeah, 100%.
I saw some of the other guys. I was like, shit, I'm looking good out of this fucking group.
Well, do you have the guys?
I would have had to go up against like top level guys, I would have been like, oh man. Well, it was fun while it lasted.
I
It
always
just felt
ask this.
right. It felt right. I think
It
you know
did?
when you get a ring, it feels right. It feels right. Some people probably have dreams. They're getting that first bump. They're like, nah, that was fun. Not for me.
Oh hell, some it's just after the run. Within the first 20 minutes, they just grab their shit and leave.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, I've seen.
Did you have any intentions in New York to be a wrestler? Did you ever look up wrestling school, go to wrestling shows or anything out there?
Never.
No.
When I was like 10 or 11, like I would go to like underground public access. They're like backyarders, but they had access to a ring. But they wouldn't let me wrestle. I was 10, you know. But I would go there, like, you know what I mean? I've been like watching wrestling my whole life, but I never thought it was a reality, you know, because they wouldn't let me wrestle like in the ring. I would wrestle outside in the playgrounds on the rubber, you know, by the slide, but I never thought it was a reality. I still don't feel like a pro wrestler because it's crazy to me. But I go out there, you know what I mean? I don't know if you understand what I mean. Obviously, I am a pro wrestler, you know, but sometimes it slips my mind. You know what I mean? It's hard to describe. Maybe I just haven't been doing it long enough. But I don't know. I just remember being a kid, you know, and it never felt like it was a reality until it was a reality.
Man, so what brought you out to Southern California from New York? I mean, how long have you been out here?
March will make 6 years. I just came out here like for a fresh start, you know. Like I said, New York was like it was just mayhem. Like where I'm from, it's not nice. Like this is not really a gimmick. You know, I really am from the streets. You know, and things weren't going well. You know, like it's hard to get a job. What I was doing wasn't good, and it also wasn't even worth the trouble. You know what I mean? So my sister lived out here. I was like, let me start over, try to get a fresh start up here. And wrestling wasn't on my mind. You know, wrestling wasn't on my mind until what? I was already living here for 4 years. But I think it was a good decision, man. Sometimes your own neighborhood is the worst place to be.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, that's true.
I think so too. You know, and I think you have
The talent.
yeah, you have the talent, you have the it factor in you. We just got to break it out and get it out of your shell. That's why I'm so willing, you know, to get in there with you. I always say I'm done wrestling, but I don't want to get hurt. But you know, I want to, especially right now. Like, there's a lot of students I want to help out. Like, a lot of them got left hanging. But
Yeah.
on the top of my list is Slice Boogie, because I think that you got something to give to the wrestling business.
Right.
People have something that people are gonna want to see and love it, and it's gonna be one of these things where they're gonna say, "Where the fuck were you, Slice?" You know what I mean? Where have you been? And so that's my goal, and I think it's gonna happen sooner than later, because I got some goals to push myself to maybe get somebody in some places, and that's gonna be you. You know, so I'm working on that.
Hey, Slice, when you went back to the neighborhood and you told me you got into professional wrestling, what did some of the boys say to you?
So when I was training, like, you know, when you're training, you'll post some training videos. Some of my friends thought it was cool, and some of them were like, what's this guy doing? You know what I mean? Because when you're training, you post all these training videos, people think it's a joke. Like, no, this is not for real. It wasn't until I debuted, and then, you know, like a few months in, I'm in the ring with Bob Holly, where people were like, oh shit, you're really a wrestler? Like, you're really a pro wrestler? I thought you were just fucking around. Once they realized I wasn't fucking around, like, my whole neighborhood is proud of me. Even people who don't like wrestling, because wrestling is like in New York, wrestling is like that's like the Knicks and the Yankees, and wrestling is just up there. Like, it's New York is one of the biggest wrestling states there is. But like lately, it's been downhill. You know, I can't say like wrestling is not as popular as it was in '98. You know, that's like the pinnacle, or like '91, '92 Hogan. But all my friends in the neighborhood started kind of paying attention to wrestling just because of me. And like, I'm kind of like the pride of my neighborhood. I haven't made it yet, but as far as I'm concerned, as far as they're concerned, I did make it, you know, because I'm doing something no one ever did from my hood. No one ever did from any of the surrounding projects, even the projects that we're like at war with, people in those projects are proud of me. You know what I mean? Because I got out the shit. I got out the shit and did something nobody did. Maybe I didn't make it to the NBA. Maybe I didn't become a rapper. Those are the stereotypical routes in the hood. But I became a wrestler. That was our childhood dream, and I made that a reality. And I still have like a long way to go. But people believe in me. Believe it or not, like people in the hood, like, they're proud of me.
Right there, man. You answer your question of why you have to continue the quest, right? You should be proud of yourself. I know I'm proud of you, and you're telling me the whole neighborhood's proud of you, right? Because you're doing something, right? A lot of us in life are scared to try to do something because it's different. It's a different environment. I don't understand it. I'd rather shoot low and hit than to shoot for the fucking moon and miss. But when you fucking miss and you miss that moon and you don't hit that fucking moon, at least you're still amongst the fucking stars. Better than shooting low and hitting. Shoot for the sky. And that's what they love about you. That's what people say about me. I always say, like, my father and my brother are very successful, but they look at me and I'm over here struggle wrestling. You know how it is, Slice. And they're looking at me yeah, they're looking at me like you're doing something. You're doing what you fucking love. And I guarantee that's exactly what the neighborhood's thinking, that you're actually out there doing it. You're getting out of the fucking neighborhood and you're wrestling some of these guys, right? You had a chance to wrestle Shad before he passed away, you know?
Yep.
And it really
David Boy Smith.
Davey Boy Smith Jr. Jeez, man, you have a good resume. You know, Slice, you have a really good resume. And I remember that match with Davey Boy Smith, and I saw it and I was like, man, he's giving you a lot. And I was like, all right, I'm not gonna say nothing to him because Slice is my guy. You know. But yeah, I thought that was really good. And just you have a good resume, and let's continue it going while the iron is hot. And I get it. I know you feel the iron isn't hot and it's going downhill and COVID is fucking everything up, but it's not. It's not. People are coming up right now. We'll
find a way
in this pandemic, and they're coming up hard. Right. A lot of indie guys are coming up hard in this pandemic. So I think there's room for Slice Boogie to have them on. Yeah. Hell yeah. There's no reason why you shouldn't be on one of the national shows. There's absolutely no reason.
I may not have submissions, but I talk better than I say like 98% of those motherfuckers. I'm gonna keep it real.
You got submissions.
Yes, you have submissions, and your submission game is getting better every fucking day. Come on.
I'm brutally honest, man.
Well, you can be brutally honest, but in a positive way. It doesn't have to be negative.
Lie to me.
Self-deprecation. That's how I roll, man. That's how I roll. That's how I get all the ladies. I make fun of myself, and they love it.
Oh, man, we're on with Slice Boogie. You can follow him on Twitter and Instagram at Slice Boogie. You can even watch him on Twitch, Slice Boogie Pro. And for bookings, milktroach@gmail.com. Is that correct, that email?
Yeah. Milktroach.
Oh, Troche, yes. Check him out. He is a diamond in the rough. A lot of people are getting signed right now, and the indie promoters are thinking, who do I use? Slice fucking Boogie. You will not be let down. 100%. I tell you, you say, I ain't got a submission game, but I could talk. That's it, brother. That's it. Talking to people in the seats. I was talking to my Zoom, and we're about to end with, because time flies. We're having a great time, Slice. But I just want to end with this, or I'm gonna let you end what you want to end. But I was telling people, Jey Uso has been a great wrestler for many years. People in the Zoom class, my Zoom students, were just talking Jey Uso up, and they weren't talking about his super kick or his splash or any of the moves that he fucking does or the combination tag moves or anything like that. They were talking about the head of the table program with Roman Reigns, specifically the promos. And that's where you can excel. That's what's going to take you to the next level. That's what's going to take you from the mid card and put you in the main event. And if your promos are any good and your wrestling's any good, like I believe they are, that's what's going to keep you in the main event. So, 100%. We'll get on the we'll get on the direct message right after this, so we can get in the ring together. And I know a lot of people are like, hey, get in the ring with me, coach. Let me see how I could get have it work with Slice first, and if my lungs aren't on the floor, then maybe we can see what we can do. But Slice, I really appreciate having you on. Is there anything that you want to plug? Anything that you want to let people what you got going on? Do you have a pro wrestling tee store? Let us know now.
I just got a new T-shirt design done. I haven't printed the shirts out yet, so I'm gonna once I get because I've only had one shirt before. So once I get this second shirt, I'm gonna open up the store. I didn't want to store only one shirt, and then there was a curse word on it. So this is no curse words on this new shirt coming soon. I'll probably drop the shirt within the next few days. Slice Boogie is my social media. And just if you're thinking of joining wrestling school, man, just work every day. Work out, get in shape every day, get your mind right, get your body right. If it happened for me, a 33-year-old washed up basketball player from the streets, it can happen to you. You know what I mean? It can happen to you if you just make sure you don't come in on some pussy shit. Santinos, we are not pussy. We're not pushovers. So if you're gonna come to this wrestling school, you might be doing the online class, doing good, but when the ring opens up, you're gonna have to see me in there. So just get prepared, man. Toughen up, And if it happened for me, it can happen for anybody, man. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you, Slice Boogie. Really appreciate having you on. Thank you, guys.
All righty, Slice.
Love you, Slice.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right, brother. You have a good one, my friend.
You too, guys.
And there we have it, Slice Boogie, right? Hey, I kind of put myself on the spot.
Oh yeah, you
did.
You did.
Put myself on the spot.
You have Lindsay Cash on YouTube saying, "I'm trying to work with you, Coach. Save a lung for us rookies." Shit, that girl's an ass kicker, not a rookie.
Hey, Lucas Riley, save some lungs for me.
Save some lungs for me.
Oh yeah, I'm getting the itch.
Right? No, I totally
agree. Old man Chaos wants to get in there. He sees 50-year-old fucking Jericho doing Basari moonsaults, and I'm saying I'm only 42. Like, you know what I mean? Right. Yeah. So, I don't know. I guess I do want to get back in there, and then maybe that's what the universe was saying with COVID. I don't know.
Rejuvenate and then go back into the battle.
What about you? You're gonna get back in the ring?
Oh. There's so much outside of the ring I got to take care of.
What about Sylvia over here?
How what?
Are you going to get back in the ring?
Well, I mean, at my age, and I'm more of a lucha girl scripted type of wrestler than a pro wrestler, but I still love being in the ring.
What about the manager?
I'm a scripted wrestler too.
All right, that's getting in the ring.
Yeah.
But I mean, how many people want Grandma Jazz in the ring with them? I mean, it's like, have to stop the match.
There would be a lot of guys out there, right? There would be a lot of guys out there that like that.
That's true. There is that
right?
Mrs. Robinson fetish thing. So yeah. But no, I'll leave the pro wrestling to the youngsters, and I'll stick to the fantasy wrestling.
The fantasy
keeps me young.
Yeah, definitely. But I got the itch. Maybe I want to get in there before I can't get in there no more.
I totally agree.
Right, that's why we see all these old guys wrestling till they're old.
Yeah.
I never wanted to be that guy. but
now you understand why they're still doing it.
Because you love it. It's your fucking drug.
It is.
Yeah. I need that shit. I needed it. I all beat up. My neck's all tweaked, but I'm like, I feel great. Like, you know what I mean?
Normal. It's like it takes you 2 weeks to fucking recover, but hey, you feel great.
I remember wrestling at Slammers 4 times in one day. And like today, I would be like, if I wrestled once, it'll take me 4 days to recover. Right?
It took me all day to recover today.
I'm still in recovery mode.
And
he did all the bumps.
Yeah, so I will get back into it. We got just wanted to go shout outs to everybody today. Bill Chu is in the house. Good seeing you, Bill Chu. Big Billy Blade was in the house today. Good seeing you. Cartier Alonzo was in the house. Thank you for watching.
And I think he's from Queens, New York, actually.
Lindsay Cash was in the house today. Tim fucking Banks. King Tim was in the house. Good seeing you. Spencer Mendez was in the house. Good seeing you. Jack Skelly was in the house. Good seeing you, my friend. Thanks for watching. Lucas Riley was here watching. Big ass Lucas, right? Yeah. Good seeing you. Jay Sleepy on YouTube was in the house.
Will there be another one-day tryout?
They'll be training again. There'll be one-day tryout. We are just
Itching.
Waiting on the county
We
to
are.
say we can do
We
it.
are. I don't know if I'm waiting on the county. I'm just kind of like playing chess right now.
It's like, how can we do it and still do it safe?
Yeah.
That's like the main
Yeah.
important issue.
Timothy Greg Lacey Jr. was in the house today. Good seeing you, my friend. Eddie J on YouTube is in the house. Darian Call on Facebook was in the house. Good seeing you. Foreign Warren was in the house today watching. Jose Alberto Medina, good seeing you, my friend. Nick Noyes was in the house. Good seeing you. Charlie fucking Woo, which we are going to have. Charlie fucking Woo this coming Friday. Juan Tava was in the house. Good seeing you. Dane Burns was on YouTube and Facebook. Mentality on YouTube was in the house. Good seeing you. Eric Darnell Anderson, my good friend Eric Darnell. You know Eric Darnell is wrestling before me? Right. Yeah. Everyone thinks I'm old, man. 94, man. Derek Darnell got a good amount of years on me. That's my predecessor right there. So let's see. Bill Chu. Thank you for watching, everybody. Steve Luna, thank you for watching. We're going to catch you on Friday. The podcast, we got Charlie Woo. Charlie Woo, who's Charlie Woo? Where has he wrestled? What is Charlie Woo? Who is he? Charles Villarubia is going to be in the house, and Charles does all of our production for he was doing it the last 2 or 3 years,
Right.
doing all of our production from filming to making it better. The times that we had gone live, he does referee. I mean, he'll ring the bell. He's a jack of all trades.
Hell, you could even put him in the ring as a wrestler.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Charlie Woo. The wrestler is the Charlie Woo. Charles is
right.
Charles is the is the guy behind the magic himself. So we look forward to talking to him and talking to the alumni of Santino Brothers. So thank you for tuning in. I'm Joey Kaos from Mongo Santino and Jezebel Romo. We will catch you guys on the flip.
Double dip.
You guys are